All right, the next exercise is shoulder taps, and I'll show you a few variations of this one as well, depending on where you're at with core strength and developing that spiral diagonal line from one shoulder to the opposite hip. So the first version, we can do this from our hands and knees, and I want you to find a nice neutral spine again, not overly extended here, not overly arched here. Finding that flat back with that neutral kind of slight tuck to the pelvis here. And I want most of the weight in the hands, so I want you to kind of rock forward to where your feet feel very light. They can almost pop off the ground. Maybe they do pop off the ground. And I want you to keep that strong push through the hands and almost actively pushing into the ground with those knees as well. You should kind of feel your glutes lighting up along with your core. And then all you're gonna do is one hand at a time, take it off and tap the shoulder. And I don't want you to bend the elbows as we do this. Push strongly through that arm and the opposite knee. So right here, I'm pushing through my right arm and my left knee into the ground, engaging that diagonal line. That allows me to float this arm off the ground and tap this shoulder. So from the front, you would see me pushing into this arm, tap that shoulder. I also want you to think about keeping everything here in a nice rectangle. You can see I'm drawing a nice rectangle. If I go over here, that rectangle is falling apart into more of this rhombus shape. Don't want that. I want everything nice and stacked, keeping that rectangle as that arm comes off the ground. If you're finding yourself having to cheat and kind of yank that whole body over to the other side to find your balance, this exercise may be too much, or you need to do a regression. So start with that. If you feel comfortable with the hands and knees version, we can always bring that up to our feet, up to our plank. And we can start that with very wide feet. That'll give us a stronger base of support. Finding that same neutral back here, you can see my back is very flat. I'm not up here. I'm not down here and dropping my hips. Back is nice and flat. My feet are pressing through the ground. I can feel my hip flexors turn on. I can feel the glutes turn on a bit. Feel the core really light up here. And then same thing, I can do my shoulder taps. There, 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 there. The key here, and where most people make a mistake, is I am not, let's see if this is a good angle, I am not rocking my pelvis and lifting that pelvis to tap those shoulders. Nothing is moving. I'm keeping that nice rectangle. Again, if I do it from here, maybe this angle gives you a good angle. Nothing moves. See how my back does not move at all? I'm not rocking those hips out to the side. If you're rocking the hips, need to regress it to the knees for now. Okay? Those are our shoulder taps.